I just want to...
It's close enough.
All right.
Technically, the intro's been different plenty of times.
True.
So,
delete that question. So welcome back to How Well Does Danny Know Pokemon, Doctor Who?
Yes.
It's all about Doctor Who, even though he's wearing a Psyduck shirt.
I am. It's a Psyduck.
Sorry. Alright, so today I am asking Danny Doctor Who questions, and you've been watching through old Who.
Well,
like
I've seen old Doctor Who before.
Okay.
When I watched Doctor Who, my experience was the Christopher Eccleston season. Then I went to the classics, came back to David Tennant.
Okay. So these questions, I think, are from all over, but I only know the new stuff, so some of these answers might even be wrong. But I promise to double check the Google if Danny strongly disagrees.
Like if I'm like, no, it is this.
Yeah.
Like I was with Porygon's upgrade.
Because unfortunately, like when you go to the internet, you do get some out of date things. Like it might only have questions from doctors like 1 through 9, and now we're up to Doctor fill in the blank because that's a question for later. So we're gonna just jump into this, and I think a good question to start would be, Doctor Who reappeared on BBC television 2005 after a gap of nearly how many years?
Alright, so if you count the movie was 1996, so that's 9 years.
Okay.
But I believe the last episode, Survival, aired in 1989. But I'm going to say...
Go with the... Just tell it.
Actually, if he reappeared... It would be the Doctor Who movie he reappeared, which would be 7 years. I don't know which one it's asking.
Go with just television.
Okay. So, then it would be... Oh, I gotta do math. 16 years? Is 89 to 2005?
Pull up a calculator.
89 to 2005. That's 16 years, right? We're already Googling.
Is 16 years, but that's not the answer.
What's the answer? I could probably
The answer I
swim
have
on.
is 19 years.
That's definitely not right, but...
Because I have... let's see. So it came back in 2000...
It definitely came back in 2005.
Yeah, it did. The Doctor before ended in 89. So you're right. It should be 16 years.
Boom! Better than the internet.
Yes, you are.
Suck my...
All right.
Who knows?
First one right. All right, let's move along. What two-word phrase occurs repeatedly throughout the episodes of New Who Series 1 and is the title of the penultimate episode?
Bad Wolf.
Yes. I knew that one. All right. What is the name of the paradox that the Doctor explains to the audience by referring to the question of Beethoven's existence in the New Who Series 9 episode Before the Flood?
Crap, I'm not go with Series 9 because you have to deal with Clara. I actually don't know that one.
Do you know who the Doctor is that explains it?
It's Peter Capaldi.
Okay.
But I don't know.
It is the bootstrap.
Yeah, I wouldn't have remembered that.
Alright, so I'm just gonna write wrong.
I do love Capaldi, let me say that, but Clara ruined 2 of his seasons, so...
I love Clara. Jenna
Turn your horniness
Coleman,
off and then say that.
We're both married, so let's be respectful and stay with our spouses, even though...
She's also looking in the mirror and she's like, yeah, never. She's married?
I believe so.
Huh.
In Marq of the Rani?
Yes.
Which episode was the Master referring to when he said, "You could have saved me" to Perry?
Oh, so it's an episode number?
Yeah, episode title.
What do you mean episode title?
Like the name of the episode.
It's called Marq of the Rani. That's the name of the episode.
That's that episode when he says
it's the serial name is Marq of the Rani, and then it's Marq of the Rani Part 2, Part 3, Part 4 type thing.
So he's referring back to another episode.
Oh, okay, then can you repeat it?
Yes. In Marq of the Rani. So you're dealing with that version of the Master.
I already know this is Trial the Time Lord.
He's talking to Perry, Peri,
mm-hmm.
and saying you could have saved me, and he's talking about in a past episode.
I want to say, because I'm thinking of the like Perry's last episode. I think is Mind Warp.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
It's Planet of Fire.
Oh, okay.
That was before Mark of the Ronnie. That was the last time we saw the Master. At this point in the chronology, according to this quiz.
Okay. No, that's probably right.
All right. This one I don't know if it needs to be updated. How many forms have our universe's Cybermen had?
How many forms?
Yeah.
Our universe. That's smart because New Who Cybermen are alternate world.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you did. You've seen Age of Steel. It's season 2, David Tennant's season. They go to the other world.
Oh, I
and
get
that's
what
how
you
they're
mean.
created
Yes.
by Barty Crouch.
Did we have him on our Harry Potter?
No, we had Barty Crouch Jr. I'm pretty sure because we had David Tennant.
Yeah. I mean, it's people who were in both Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many forms of Cybermen? That's actually a really good question.
Thank you. I didn't come up with it.
I'm just gonna say 10.
This is 5.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna know that.
All right. How many times do we see Omega?
First off, his name's pronounced Omega.
How many times do we see Omega?
We only see him once in the 3 Doctors. I'm pretty sure.
I have twice.
Can you look up the second episode?
Yes.
Because I might not have seen it. Omega, if he has come back, should only be a one-off villain because he's actually a fantastic villain. He's a Time Lord.
First appeared in the 3 Doctors. Yeah. Last appearance is Arc of Infinity in 1983. So he came back 10 years later.
Okay. Trust the quiz.
He was played by Ian Collier when he came back.
I don't care. He should be a one-off villain because he disappeared at the end of 3 Doctors. There's no way he could have come back, but okay.
No idea who he was. All right, so this is a thinker. How many letter I's are there in the meaning of TARDIS? So you have to know what TARDIS stands for, and then you have to count the number of I's.
All right, so it's time and relative dimension in space. So now, man, I need this like written out in front of me to do it. So time, 1. 5?
Yes.
Okay.
Good job.
Why couldn't you just ask me what TARDIS stands for?
That would have been too easy.
You're
so,
right.
I mean,
How many letter I's?
and I think, too, the thought is, like, if I'm saying it to you, do you question yourself, is it TARDIS TARDII? Like, is there an extra, like,
No.
I thrown in? I don't know. How many forms has the Emperor Dalek taken on?
I don't like the Emperor Dalek. Because Davros is a better Dalek villain. Emperor Dalek, I know he's in... What does he mean by forms? Like him or the suit he's in? Emperor Dalek. Because Emperor Dalek's in Bad Wolf and Parting of Ways. I'm trying to remember him if he's in classic Doctor Who. Does the Emperor Dalek become one of the pig people? Or one of the, like, human Daleks in Manhattan? I hope not. I'm just going to say 1 because I genuinely don't know.
I have 4.
Okay. I don't know what they mean, but sure.
I was trying to Google it while you're coming up with the answer so I could, like...
Yeah, I don't know what that even means.
See. So, if that's a bad question, let me know, and I will ignore your comment and not apologize.
It's a bad question.
Alright. How many companions did the 4th Doctor have?
Alright, so he had Sarah Jane Smith, Harry, Leela, Romana. Okay, here's the thing. Romana's a Time Lord, and she regenerates. Does she still count as one companion? Because there's Romana and Romana 2. Okay, let's count her as 1 because it's she's the same person, right? So Sarah Jane Smith, Harry, Leela, Romana, Adric, And he does technically get Nyssa and Tegan at the end, so 7.
7 is correct.
Okay. Nyssa and Tegan are in his last episode, so I don't really count them as his companions, but I figured it might.
Yes, 7 is the correct answer. What color are the Daleks in Genesis of the Daleks?
They're like black.
Yep.
Okay. They're their first Daleks ever.
All right. This question, having seen a more recent episode, I don't know if the answer changes.
Okay.
So I'm willing to accept another answer. But apparently, and I Googled it, apparently this should still hold true. What were the Master's final words?
Okay. So this isn't that updated because the Master was in season 12, the newest season.
Right.
That Master's last words are spoilers, so I don't even know if I could say that.
Okay, so I'll give you this hint, which might help.
Uh-huh.
This is referring to Doctor Who, the movie.
Oh, the Master's last words? I don't know Eric Roberts' Master. Eric Roberts plays the Master, by the way, in the Doctor Who movie.
You see how we both compensate by showing off other knowledge?
Yeah.
Even though we clearly don't know the answer?
I don't know the answer.
Apparently it's or.
Okay.
Yeah. I had a Hodor moment when I read that answer. Another nerdy thing.
See, I'm doing bad, but I actually don't mind that I am.
You're actually not. I forgot. I didn't
doing
keep
pretty
marking
bad.
wrong, but
I'm doing pretty bad.
all right. Which doctor invented the sonic screwdriver?
I want to say the third Doctor, John Pertwee.
The second doctor.
Oh, man. I told you second Doctor's my weakest spot. I do love Patrick Troughton, but it's my weakest spot.
Which aliens did the Doctor defeat in The Visitation?
No, I'm watching that episode right now.
No, are you?
I'm just about to start it. I'm literally just about to start it. No. Why couldn't we do this like 30 minutes later?
That's crazy irony.
That is, because I just finished Kinda and Visitations right after it. Oh. Kind of want to make something up, but I feel like it's probably a one-off. I don't remember the Visitation at all. Yeah, I'm going to concede on that one.
It's pteroleptils.
Okay, well, thanks for spoiling the episode for me.
Sorry.
I've seen that episode before, but I don't like the fifth Doctor
Can you
that
make
much.
up for it by naming the aliens that the Doctor defeats in the World War III episodes?
The World War
New
III?
Who.
There's World War III episodes?
Yeah. They take over, like, the president's body, and I don't know what England has, like, Parliament or whatever.
Oh, dude, I don't know.
They're like the Ragna something,
Oh,
like
well,
super
okay.
long name. They're the ones that fart when they're like.
They're from Rexicorp Falipatorius,
Yes.
but they're called the Slitheen. It's the Slitheen family.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. I wasn't thinking that.
Yeah.
That was World War III?
Yeah.
Is that the name of the episode?
I think
It
the
must be,
group
right?
of episodes is like, I forget. I was reading it before. I left it out because I knew the answer.
Okay.
Because I had multiple.
Can I get
choice,
credit
which
for
you
saying
don't have.
Rexicorp Falipatorius?
Yes,
though?
that's
Okay.
what I wanted you to say. All right. If you have never watched Doctor Who before, or let me rephrase, if I've never watched Doctor Who before, what should my first episode be?
Ooh, this is interesting. Because don't say anything. A lot of people recommend Blink as the first, but I think that's doing an injustice to Doctor Who because the Doctor's barely in it. So that I think that literally pushes people away. But are you talking about like you pick a random episode or you just start watching Doctor Who?
I put the popular consensus.
Is it Blink then?
Yeah.
If you introduce people to Doctor Who via Blink, you're a criminal.
It is a great episode though
Yes.
if you're already a Who fan.
Yes. It's
Even
a
though
great
it's
episode.
missing, like,
Although
the greatest
I like Matt Smith's two-parter Weeping Angel episode more.
Yes.
Not the one where Amy and Rory die. His first season.
Spoilers.
Whatever.
Just kidding. She's gone on to Hollywood now.
Yeah.
That's the universe they transported her into, as a Hollywood star. All right, final question.
Okay.
It might be the easiest, but also like it challenges your memory, and I would fail at it. How many actors have played the Doctor? And then for an extra point each, I'm not keeping track of points. Name each person.
I'm just gonna get one out of the way real quick. Peter Cushing did play the Doctor in 2 movies.
I have that in here.
Okay, but he's non-canon.
Okay.
So you got Peter Cushing then, William Hartnell. I'll go in regeneration order, not the time they played it. So William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, who is the best Doctor, Tom Baker, Peter Davison, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann, John Hurt, Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, Jodie Whittaker.
You're missing one.
How would I be missing one? David Tennant a second time?
No, and you didn't give me the number.
Of the Doctor?
Like how many actors have played the Doctor?
Okay, so let me go in my head again. Said I'm missing one. I think it's 15, but I'm missing one.
You are at 15. Would you like a hint?
Is it okay? It better not be Rowan Atkinson.
No.
Okay, that was like a joke thing. I guess, but that's everyone. Oh, does it count like who played William Hartnell's Doctor and like 5 Doctors and stuff like that? I think his name's Bradley Baker or something like that.
You are on the right course.
Or are you talking about Filch's? Because Filch also played the first Doctor.
5 Doctors.
Okay.
There's another actor.
Yeah, I feel like Bradley's in his name. I don't know why.
It's a very British name, though.
Yeah, but I'm not going to know him.
His name is Richard Hurndall.
Okay, I do know his name.
And he's number 16 on my list.
Okay, but then there's 17 then, because the guy that plays Filch played the first Doctor too in Peter Capaldi's Christmas special.
So there's an other category on here too that has like all of these like crazy like pop-up Doctors as well. So there's, to me that's
okay. So
to me, like, you got that because
first off, even though I got Peter Cushing, he should not count. He's non-canon. He had 2 movies, and they were just repeats of the first Doctor's
and
episodes.
you got John Hurt, who is canon but was left off the canon list, which doesn't make sense.
And then Hurndall and I always forget Filch's actor's name. Is he Bradley?
So Hurndall replaced Hartnell.
Yeah, because Hartnell died before the 5 Doctors.
What's Filch's actor name?
I just asked that 5 seconds ago.
Oh, sorry.
I don't want this to be over. I want to answer more Doctor Who. Pretty sure I got
that's David Bradley.
Okay. I knew there was a Bradley.
So David Bradley, he also
played the first
did the same
Doctor.
thing that Hurndall did.
Yeah.
So he should be just as that's dumb. I'm gonna give you.
The thing is, they're both playing William Hartnell's Doctor, but did you ask the actors that have played?
How many actors have played the Doctor? Which
you
actually would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12,
17?
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
Who are all these people?
22. What's 22 plus 12? 34 people have played the Doctor.
Yeah.
In one way or another.
Okay.
Apparently there's an episode called The Brain of Morbius.
There is.
Where there's like 1,000 different people like
I don't count that.
Right.
There's this guy,
and that's why it's in the other section.
That's a Tom Baker episode, and an overrated one at that. But it's like this guy who takes off his head. It's weird. It's a weird episode.
Well, that concludes my Doctor Who trivia quiz.
I did terrible, but I don't mind that I did.
Let's see. You got 1, 2.
You didn't ask the obvious ones. I thought you were gonna ask me who the longest like running companion was, which would be Jamie McCrimmon.
You got 8 out of 15 wrong.
Oh, that's not. I honestly thought I got like 15 out of 15 wrong. I remember the Dalek one getting that one right.
So you got 53%. You got more than half right.
I'll take it.
Yeah, why not? So here's the thing.
I
About
really
these.
struggled on those New Who ones too.
He is a way more of a Doctor Who fan than this show is. Just as I am way more of a Star Wars fan.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
But we do it for your entertainment. We hope you enjoyed it. And you want to tease what we're doing next?
Like the next one of these videos?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you tease it? It's yours.
But you're going to ask the questions.
How well does Marq know Pokemon : MCU?
Yeah.
More like MC Poo!